BlindWarriorSven.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is BlindWarriorSven, and today it's Friday. It's Friday, April the 16th, 2021, and that means that it is time for another episode of an audio game, and I'm currently playing BlindWarriorSven on a cruise in space with Paladin of the Sky. This will be episode 9, so once again, everybody, welcome to the show. And special welcome to Ultrasteer, to Shas, to Mezzanine, and also to Good Ninja. Nice that you are here. I hope you had a nice Friday so far and that you're looking forward to an even better weekend. I had fun today. Just before we start with the stream, I would like to say that Shas and I, we visited a house to watch to see if we are probably going to move there one day. So we did that today. I'm not gonna say anything if we liked it or not yet. That is something we have to discuss ourselves during the upcoming days. But at least we had fun checking out a house today. It is something special, in my opinion, when you are exploring your future place to live. So that is something I would like to share with you before we start the stream. Hey Sparky, welcome to the stream. How is life, man? I hope everything is all right. Yeah, guys, let's start the game.
VGStorm.com presents Paladin of the Sky.
Press enter to start. Select an option. Exit test speed control guide.
So let me just configure the speech before we really start with where we have left.
Learn games options. Text to speak cancel. Save change. Additional text to rate 2. Text to speech save change. Select an new game. Continue game.
Okay, guys. Before I press the continue game button, I would like to summarize where we have left in this game. The last stream last week with Paladin of the Sky started when Ross, the Dragon Halfling, the main character in this game, just came back from his visit to heaven, where he met his murdered father and had to do some trials. So he returned to the spaceship Paladin and went to his room and had a strange dream. It's actually the second edition of this dream, because earlier in the game he also had a dream where he was transported to Hades, and this time he was transported to Hades again, but to the 12th floor. Luckily for him, it was not floor number 13, no, it was the 12th floor, and he had to find his way there to a specific place where obviously Lord of the Demons was waiting for him and started torturing him. At the same time, in another cabin, Kelly, a friend of Ross, had her own dream, and that was also the second edition of a dream that she dreamt earlier in this game. In her dream, she was transported to Copolis, the planet that Paladin is reaching towards to, and she discovered in her dream that there was a building which was called Analytics, some kind of strange restaurant was just opened, and she was exploring it and fought some strange people there. And after a while she was transported back to write another dream, and that was the dream of Ross. So also Kelly and the other team members arrived in Hades, 12th floor to see that Ross was currently being under torture by the Lord of the Demons. So they saved him, and the nightmare dream ended with a lot of happiness. But at the same time, while people were sleeping in their cabins on board of the Paladin, flying through space, two employees of Paladin had their night watch in the control room. And while they were discussing about staying awake, how to stay awake instead of sleeping in nice soft beds, while they were discussing that, an alert signal popped up on their display and told them that a virus had infected the main systems. They tried to do a system restore, but for them, a senior technician called Mrs. Black walked into the room and forbid them to continue with a restore session. She wanted them to shut down all the systems because otherwise the craft would crash. So they did that and they turned on the systems again, but then it turned out that the virus had not only infiltrated the main systems, but also the backup systems and other systems. So they are actually in some kind of fucked up situation right now. And the director of the spaceship, Simon Chaverne, he is really in fear, and he went to Ross, to his cabin, asked him to help him because Simon Chaverne is suspecting a French guy named Pierre, who is the leader of the Dragon Halfling extermination squad from Earth, who is also on board of this Paladin. And Simon Chaverne thinks that Pierre is responsible for the virus infiltration on the ship. So Ross and his companions are trying to find out where Pierre is. And they discovered that one of Pierre's helpers, called Jaden, is also hiding somewhere on the ship. And in the last stream, we went up to the room down under the ship, and we discovered that there was a secret item laying there, protected by a guy named the Protector. For what reason that is, I don't know yet what that will explain for the future. But we destroyed the Protector, took the item, went back up in the recreation halls of the Paladin, and there we had a dialogue with Jaden and with Pierre, and we are currently left in a situation that we had to hunt down Jaden to see if we can get some information about how to stop the virus on board of the Paladin. Well, I wanted to say a quick summarize, but in the end I was speaking for 10 minutes or so. But that is where we have left. Joey, thank you so much for hosting my channel. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Great Clue, welcome to you. And I would say, guys, have a nice watch, have a nice listen. And let's see what we're gonna explore in today's stream. There we go.
Now loading.
And I saved in Ross' cabin, where I slept in the bed to heal everybody. And let's just press the Q to see what the game wants us to do.
I should enter the security door.
Okay, the security door, that was the door which was located on the enter and exit floor of the ship. There was a door where a guy was standing in front and says, well, you can only enter this door when you have an employee keycard. Luckily, in the previous episode, we find the keycard somewhere on floor number 4 in the employee lounge. So we have the keycard and we can enter that door. Who is currently in my party?
6004 Cecil.
Cecil, okay. I think it's wonderful to have Cecil in pole position. I'm currently walking on the residential floor number...
You are in residential floor 5.
On number 5, so we have to climb a few stairs down. And since the ship is under trouble or having troubles, there are also panicked passengers walking around now in the recreation floors and on the resident floor. So you might come up an enemy while you're walking here, while you were safe in the previous stages of the game. So this is the stairs I'm walking down.
Residential floor 4, residential floor 3, residential floor 2, residential floor 1. Entrance and exit.
Okay, entrance and exit. And the door that we are looking for is on the right here. Let's talk with the dude here.
It's pointless to try and bust through this door. You absolutely have to be an employee to get in. It's a foolproof security system.
But a security system that failed because we have a card.
The door appears to be locked. The door displays the following message on the display screen. Please insert your Paladin employee card. You insert the card into the lock, and the door opens.
Okay, we are now in the secret, what is it?
You are in lower chamber 3.
Lower chamber 3, which is a secret location. And this area, guys, I can tell you right now, is a very big maze with areas left, right, up and down. It's in the square, sometimes in a cross. It's walls everywhere and hallways everywhere. And yeah, I have to explore this area just to see what we are going to find. Probably something similar like we did in the previous episode. We had a room like this where we had to collect 6 key fragments to unlock the next door. So I probably have to do something similar here. So I'm walking up. Walls on my left, walls on my right. Still going up here. Okay, and there is the top of this room, so I go down again because...
A rogue employee has challenged you to a battle. Select your move. Use select can infinite embodiment of power. Base power 70.
Embodiment of power!
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 228 damage.
Oh, I like
Rogue
it.
employee defeated. Cecil has gained 1100 experience points. Cecil has received 90 coins.
Okay, guys. One thing I forgot to mention is that our party is currently without Lucy, because Lucy stayed with Gabriel's mother after the disaster that is happening on Paladin. So while the other party members are going to explore what is going on and how to stop it, Lucy, kept an eye on Gabriel's mother and is watching her. So she's not with us anymore. I'm going right here. Still going right. Hey, there is a door, guys.
The door is locked. It won't budge.
No, nice to know. Hey, and I'm going down here. Sounds like an item.
Cecil found a key fragment.
Yeah, just what I thought, a key fragment.
Ce
Now, before we had to collect 5 key fragments or 6 or something, so let's collect more of them. I'm still going down. Hey, there's the next one. That is nice.
Cecil found a key fragment. Cecil stored the key fragment in the item's pocket.
Going down. And I have to listen carefully, especially in those white, not white areas, but in those areas that you don't hear wall sounds. If you can hear a small sign of an item, I don't hear them right here.
A rogue employee has challenged you to a battle. Run, use, select, infinite pain, base power, 60.
How does infinite pain work?
Selected,
Okay.
cancel, infinite.
Sounds not so hard.
Cecil casts a decent infinite pain,
But
dealing 124 damage.
Failed anyway.
Rogue employee attacks Cecil, dealing 38 damage. Select your move. Cecil rolled an 8, dealing 18 damage.
Yeah, right.
Rogue
An 8.
employee attacks Cecil, dealing 29 damage.
And the knife?
Select slice with knife. Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 63 damage. Rogue employee defeated. Cecil has gained 1100 experience points. Cecil has received 90 coins.
I like it. So I continue walking down here. And I can hear another item. There it is.
Cecil found a key fragment.
Number 3. Okay, let's go right here. And let's go down.
Hades' soul has challenged you to a battle. Run, use, select, an embodiment of...
Embodiment of power!
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 220 damage. Hades' soul defeated. Cecil has gained 1050 experience points. Cecil has received 50 coin.
Okay, Hades' soul. Nah, nice to meet you, man. Still going down here. Going. Hey, to my left, there is an item.
Cecil found a key fragment. Cecil stored the key fragment in the item's pocket.
That is number 4, and I can hear another one as well. Right here.
Cecil found a key fragment. Cecil stored the key fragment in the item's pocket.
That's number 5. But where is the last one? Or is 5 already enough? I don't know. Shall we just try and see if the door will open already?
Select your move. Cecil successfully.
So I run away from this guy. Where was that door, guys? Going right here. Going up.
Hades' soul, run away. Cecil.
Such a maze, this man. I can hear a door on my left here. And let's see if we can open it.
The door is locked. You use the key fragments to unlock the door.
Yeah, we can in already. Okay, 5 key fragments was all I needed. So we're in the next room. Oh, we have a save here. Let's just save.
Current location lower chamber 4. Total playtime is 19 hours 26 minutes and 44 seconds. Would you like to heal? Yes, everyone's health was fully restored. Would you like to save your game? Yes. Saving game. Please wait. Games.
Okay, and I hear an item on my right, but it's behind the wall. Oh. And I could hear something on my left. So let's first let's go left here. What is this?
Cecil found a galactic dust. Cecil stored the galactic dust in the item's pocket.
And of course, a galactic dust laying close to safe spots. And since I have the gift of Sacred Eye, I can see hidden items, because normally this galactic dust was hidden. But since I have that gift collected earlier in the game, I'm able to see hidden items. So that is wonderful. I'm walking left here into a small area. Go down, go left. And I can hear another item. Go down here. What is this?
Cecil found a hockey medal. Cecil stored the hockey medal in the treasure's pocket.
A hockey medal, for whatever we need that.
Flaming Steel has challenged you to a battle. Select your run. Use select an embodiment of infinite embodiment of
Flaming Steel. Okay. Just in time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Embodiment of power!
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 126 damage. Flaming Steel attacks Cecil, dealing 7 damage.
Oh,
Select
man.
your move. Roll 578 of 585.
Okay, that is my HP.
25%.
And 25% for this. Okay, I will slice with the knife.
Slice with knife. Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 30 damage.
Yeah, you
Flaming
wish.
Steel attacks Cecil, dealing 6 damage. Select your move. 7%.
Okay.
Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 30 damage. Flaming Steel Cecil has gained 1300 experience points. Cecil has received 5 coins.
Okay, so we took the hockey puck. Or the hockey medal it was. I'm going up, going right, back through the small area because it was, dead ending there. Going up here, going right. Okay, there is the door and the safe. Let's see if we can collect that.
Flaming steel run away. Cecil successfully escaped.
If we can collect that item that is laying close to the safe spot, but I have to. Hey, another item there, but it's also behind the wall, so I have to walk to the right. I can walk down here. I can walk left, and I think I can catch it here.
Cecil found a Gruff's t-shirt. Cecil stored the Gruff's t-shirt in the treasure's pocket.
Okay, and this item.
Cecil found a die.
Ooh, an extra die. Always handy.
Cecil stored the die in the item's pocket.
Okay, so now we are just behind the wall that is separating me and the door and the safe slot where we just entered this room from. So let's go back to the right. There's a wall below me. I'm still going right. I go up.
A rogue employee has challenged run away. Cecil successfully escaped.
Still going up here. There is a wall coming. Go left. There's a wall. I go down.
A rogue employee has challenged you to a battle. Run away. Cecil successfully escaped.
Going left. Still going left here. Going down, going left. Going up, left, up, left. Hey, an item. Up, left.
Cecil found Jaden's wedding ring.
Haha, Jaden's wedding ring. Okay, probably the one that he and Kelly should have used when their wedding was actually going through. But yeah, earlier in this game we learned that Jaden and Kelly had a relationship in their years ago. But when Kelly told Jaden that she was actually a dragon halfling, he how do you say that? He kicked her away, did not want to marry her anymore, and they lost contact. And now it turns out that Jaden, who we discovered was also the murderer of Ross' father in the past, is working together, it seems, with Pierre to destroy the dragon halflings on board of this ship.
Cecil.
So we stored Jaden's wedding ring in our items
A heaven
pocket.
hound has challenged you to a battle.
A what
Select
round?
your move. Roll dice. Run away. Use a dragon strikes. Select unending curse. Base power. For embodiment. Cecil casts a failed embodiment of power, dealing 153 damage. Heaven Hound attacks Cecil, dealing 34 damage. Select slot use a select embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power!
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 581 damage. Heaven Hound defeated. Cecil has gained 1200 experience points.
And somebody is leveling up.
Cecil has increased to level 54.
Cecil, level 54, great.
Strength has increased by 3, defense by 2 and health by 5. Cecil has received 50 coins.
I like it. So we got Jaden's wedding ring and I'm walking back the way I came, back to the door with the safe. And let's see what I can find there, because I could walk upward. Oh, there is a small gap here upwards. I can go right here, go up, right. Hey, do I hear a teleporter? Okay guys, let's step in the teleporter.
A rogue employee has challenged you to a battle.
Next
Select
time.
your run. Cecil successfully escaped. Lower chamber 4.
Okay, so we are teleported to a different place. I walk down here. I walk right. I walk up. There's a wall on my right. And there is an item laying here and a safe.
Cecil found a galactic dust. Cecil stored the galactic dust in the item's pocket.
Okay, let's save here.
Total playtime. Would you like to save your game? Saving game. Please wait. Game.
And I go down here. I go right.
A heaven hound has challenged you to run away. Cecil tried to run away, but was unsuccessful. Heaven hound attacks Cecil, dealing 32 damage.
Then we're gonna
Select
kill you.
Run, use defense. Use select can infinite embodiment.
You ask for it, man.
Embodiment of power!
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 574 damage.
Oh, that much.
Heaven
but he
hound
still
attacks
lives.
Cecil, dealing 33 damage.
How is my
Select
HP?
your move. 478 of 590.
And his?
Roll dice. 18%.
Ah.
Slice with knife. Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 132 damage. Heaven hound defeated. Cecil has gained 1200 experience points. Cecil has received 50 coins.
I like it. So let's walk to the right into a small space here. I can go up. Okay, there is a wall on my left and a wall on my right. Still walking up. Sounds like a long way here. Man. Ah. Whoa, an open area. Okay, guys, let's go left. Following the wall.
A heaven hound has challenged run away. Cecil successfully escaped.
Still going left here. Going up. And another item is laying here. Let's pick it up.
Cecil found a cell phone. Cecil stored the cell phone in the treasure's pocket.
Okay. And let's go right. There is a wall above me. In this
A heaven
squarish
hound
area.
has challenged you run away. Cecil successfully escaped.
I don't want to fight you, heaven or hellhound or what it was. Still going right here. And another item is laying here in the top right corner.
Cecil found an unknown pendant. Cecil stored the unknown pendant in the treasure's pocket.
Man, I want to check what treasures I currently collected.
Select dragon's bag. Item, medicine, trophies. Treasures. Drop passport.
Okay, so we have a drop passport.
Useless litter. Clear vial. Golden spoon. Sapphire earring. Black metal. Silver dollar. Legendary hockey puck. Antique watch. Bronze vial. Unknown substance. Used needle. Jason's watch. Coffee mug. Candlestick. Paladin employee card. Hockey medal. Gruff's t-shirt. Jaden's wedding ring. Cell phone. Unknown pendant. Cancel.
That looks like a lot of
Select an option.
items there. I don't know yet what we can use them for, but yeah, we just picked them up.
Flaming Steel has challenged run away. Cecil successfully escaped.
Use needle is still my favorite. Yeah, me too, Shas. Hey, I hear a teleporter there, guys. Let's step in the teleporter.
Lower chamber 4.
And it looks like we are teleported back to the safe here. And there is a door on my left. Let's just save first and heal.
Select dragon's bag. Treasure, trophies, meta, level, healing potion. Cecil gulps a healing potion, restoring 112 health. Medicine. Select an option.
Let's save here.
Game info. Current total play time. Would you like to save your saving game? Please wait. Game saved successfully.
And let's enter the door to see what we're gonna see there.
Found you. Kelly yelled. Jaden stood in the corner. Nowhere to run, I said. Nowhere to hide, Shauna yelled. What do you want? Jaden barked. Tell us how to disable the virus, I snapped at him. I can't do that, Jaden said. Oh, yes you can, Cecil argued. No, I really can't, Jaden said. The virus was designed to be unstoppable. There is no way of disabling it. Yeah, I'll believe that, I said sarcastically. Well, since you're not going to talk, we'll have to make you talk. Jaden has challenged you to a battle. Select your move. Roll dice.
Okay, guys, we have to fight Jaden. Let's go there. Hey, Yuki, welcome to the stream, man. Have a nice lurk. I'm liking the haircut. Thank you so much, man. I'm doing great. Okay, there we go.
Use a dragon's select lunar an embodiment, infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 171 damage. My heart tells me to strike in 5, and this is 1. Jaden attacks Cecil, dealing 27 damage. Select your move. Roll dice.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I remember, guys. This boss Jaden is attacking me, but sometimes he says things like, my heart tells me to strike in 5, or in 3, or in 4. I have to keep in mind that number, because at the right moment I have to use the defend option instead of using an attack. If I'm not doing that, then Jaden is gonna kill me. So he will strike within 5. So remember, guys, that in turn 5 I have to block.
Use a dragon strikes. Select lunar an embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 168 damage.
Hey Slippy, welcome to the stream, man. And have a nice lurk and a nice cleaning.
Jaden attacks Cecil, dealing 26 damage.
So this was turn
Select
2.
your move. Use a drag. Select an embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 179 damage. Jaden attacks Cecil, dealing 28 damage.
Number 3.
Select your defense. Use a select an embodiment of.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 175 damage. Jaden attacks Cecil, dealing 30 damage. Select your
Okay,
move.
that was
Roll dice.
strike number 4, so I have to defend right now.
Slide defend. Cecil crouches into a defensive stance. Jaden attacks Cecil, dealing 14 damage. Jaden uses Colossal KO, but it failed. Select your move.
Yeah.
Roll dice.
If I was not defending here, guys, that Colossal KO would directly kill me with 1 KO.
66%.
Okay, that is for Jaden.
464 of 590. Use select can infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 200 damage. My heart tells me to strike in 4, and this is 1. Jaden attacks Cecil, dealing 25 damage.
Okay, 4
Select
it is
your
then.
move. Use a select can infinite embodiment.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 180 damage. Jaden attacks Cecil, dealing 27 damage.
Number 2.
Select your use select can's infinite embodiment.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 179 damage. Jaden attacks Cecil, dealing 26 damage.
That was 3,
Select
so
your
let's
move.
defend,
Roll
guys.
dice. Slide defend. Cecil crouches into a defensive stance. Jaden attacks Cecil, dealing 15 damage. Jaden uses Colossal KO, but it failed. Select your move. Roll dice.
What's the score?
38%.
That's for him?
370 of 590.
That's
Use
for
a
me.
drag. Select cat. Infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 204 damage. My heart tells me to strike in 3, and this is 1. Jaden attacks Cecil, dealing 28 damage.
Okay.
Select your move. Roll dice. Use a drag. Select can. Infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 165 damage. Jaden attacks Cecil, dealing 27 damage.
Okay, that was
Select
2.
your move.
What's the score?
Roll dice. 19%.
That's for him?
315 of 590.
That's for me. So let's defend, guys.
Slide defend. Cecil crouches into a defensive stance. Jaden attacks Cecil, dealing 14 damage. Jaden uses Colossal KO, but it failed. Select your select cap infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 188 damage. My heart tells me to strike in 5, and this is 1.
Oh, 5.
Jaden attacks
Okay.
Cecil, dealing 24 damage. Select your move.
I'm lucky,
Roll
guys,
dice.
because he can also say my heart will strike in 2 or in 1. And then if he does that a couple of times in a row, then you cannot attack him because you have to defend over and over again.
Use select cancel infinite embodiment
But
of
this
power.
round I'm quite lucky with those long numbers. Those big numbers, I would say.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 173 damage.
Is he dead? No!
Jaden attacks Cecil, dealing 29 damage. Select your move. 1%.
Oh,
Roll
1%,
dice. Use
okay.
select Lunar Cannon. Base Demon's Gift. Base power 20. Lunar Cannon. Select Lunar Cannon.
Lunar cannon.
Cecil casts a perfect Lunar Cannon, dealing 103 damage. Jaden defeated.
Yay! There you go, buddy.
Cecil has gained 15,000 experience points.
Oh, that's much. Now let's see who's going to level up here.
Cecil has increased to level 55. Strength has increased by 3, defense by 2 and health by 5.
Thanks, Jas.
Ross has increased to level 53.
And thank you, Grey Clue.
Strength has increased by 2, defense by 2 and health by 10.
Oh, what am I doing? Pressing buttons that I should not press here, guys. Sorry for the distortion.
Kelly has increased to level 53. Strength has increased by 3, defense by 0 and health by 30.
And another one is leveling up. Is it Gabriel?
Shauna has increased to
Shauna.
level 51.
Shauna to 51.
Strength has increased by 3, defense by 3 and health by 3. Cecil has received 8,000 coins. No, help me, he begged. Not a chance, I said coldly. Unless, of course, you're willing to tell me how to deactivate the virus? I can't, Jaden moaned. There is no way to deactivate the virus, I was telling the truth. Yeah, I'll bet you were, I said, still sarcastic. Then how about I just finish you off then, cause if you don't know what I need to know, what use are you to me alive? I started charging a Dragon Strike spell. Please don't, Jaden groveled. Prepare for your destruction, I said, unmoved by his pitiful condition. Final shot, I yelled, but the explosion never came. I wasn't really charging, I was hoping he would fall for the bluff. Ha, you ain't got the courage to kill me, do ya? Jaden taunted. You too soft? Kill me now. I understand. Kill me. Avenge your father, Ross. Avenge him. I can see my life clearly now. I threw it all away. I desired vengeance. Not against a person though, on an entire race. When I was very young, no more than 3 years old I suppose, I was severely injured by a halfling. I was at daycare. I got into a fight with another little boy at the center, over a toy or something stupid like that. The young kid had apparently discovered his magical capabilities. He hit me with a powerful attack. I was critically wounded. I stayed in the hospital bed for over 3 weeks, recovering from the damage. My body is still laced with the scars from that experience. I suffered chronic pains for the rest of my life after that. I looked at him. Some small portion of my heart felt pity for the man. Most of my heart, though, was angry with him for what he did to my father. You told me those scars were from a car wreck when you were 4, Kelly said. Well, I lied, didn't I? Jaden said. He's dying, Cecil said. You can tell. He's struggling to stay alive. His struggle lasted another minute, and he was no longer with us. Damn, I swore. How are we going to stop the virus? I asked, frustrated. I don't think he knew, Kelly said. Pierre probably does have an abortion process built into the virus, but I don't think he would have told one of his underlings. We should go then, Cecil said. Let's go find Chevern, Shauna said.
Okay, let's go find Simon Chevern. Oh. But I'm currently in the room where we found Jaden, and let's see if we can find something here that is important. Hey, we have a teleporter there. Let's not step on it. I can go left here. I can go down. And an item is laying there and a safe. So what is here to catch?
Cecil found 5 healing potions. Cecil stored the healing potions in the medicine pocket.
And there is an item.
Cecil found a galactic dust.
Yep. And I can save here as well.
Current total. Would you like to heal? Yes.
Yep.
Everyone's health was fully restored. Would you like to save your game? Yes. Saving game. Please wait. Game.
Okay, so we found 5 healing potions and a galactic dust. Sorry guys. And I think there is nothing more here. So let's step on the teleporter.
Entrance and exit.
And we are in the entrance and exit. Well, what does the game want us to do right now?
I should find Director Chevern.
Okay, so we have to find Director Chevern. So let's climb the stairs. Maybe he's somewhere on the recreation floors.
Residential floor 1. Residential floor 2. Residential floor 3. Residential floor 4. Residential floor 5. Recreation floor 1. Recreation floor 2. Recreation floor 3. Oh no, someone has gotten squashed under this pillar. They're definitely dead, but I've got to move them out of my way. Lift, 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 push. Wait, I know this person. No, it can't be. Lucy? Shauna said wonderingly.
Oh no.
Lucy? Gabriel gasped. Where's my mother? Look, Shauna said, gasping. Gabriel's mother lay face down in her own blood next to Lucy. New. Gabriel sobbed.
Ah.
New. Our tears were copious and sincere. Although we did not know Gabriel's mother very well, we were sorry for Gabriel's pain. Our pain was also great for the death of Lucy. She was the light we had, no matter how dim our own expectations became. She was the one who kept us going. Relentlessly happy, no matter how futile the future seemed. Excuse me? The voice of Simon Chevern spoke beside me. I raised my tear-stained face to look at him. Hello, sir, I said sadly. Mind coming over here to talk with me? He asked. his own eyes tearing up a bit. Sure, I said, voice cracking. Sure. I am very sorry for your friend, Simon Shevern said, his sincerity very apparent. So am I said simply. Did you find out anything in the lower chamber? He asked softly. I tearily retold the story of the lower chamber venture. ... I see, Shevern said. So, you think he was telling the truth? I think he thought he was, I replied. I don't think he knows of the abort procedure, but I'll bet you nearly anything there is one. Pierre doesn't seem like the type to leave anything to chance. Surely he has a trump card if things look really bad? Maybe, Shevern agreed. We will continue to hunt him down in hopes of rescuing all of the passengers. We don't really have enough escape pods. There wasn't enough room on board for them all. Now Ross, listen to me. The last part of your adventure will be difficult. The craft is getting in worse and worse shape every minute we stand here. If you are to succeed, I must teach you the ways of a true fighter. Come on Ross, face me now. Let's go. My mind worked in overdrive. How was I going to defeat such a powerful person? If he's the embodiment of kindness and selflessness, then I must hit him with an embodiment of a characteristic just as strong. Director Shevern has challenged you to a battle. Select your move. Roll dice.
Okay, so we have to gonna fight with Director Shevern himself. Well, we just discovered that Lucy, one of our teammates, died while protecting Gabriel's mother. Really interesting. Now, let's fight this Shevern. Oh, sorry schat. Okay, wait a sec, guys. I was just trying to grab my bottle, and Shas was bringing me some nice tea, but unfortunately something was spilled over the mug because of my hand was touching it. Lukt het, lieverd? Dankjewel. Shas, thank you so much for the tea. Really appreciate it. And sorry if I... Je hebt geen heet water over je heen gekregen, toch?
Nee.
Ah, okay. Great. I was asking if Shas got some hot water over her hands, but luckily she did not. Thank you so much, Shas. You two are so sweet. Thank you so much, Grey Clue. I would say that Shas is more sweeter than I am.
Use a dragon strike scroll.
Okay, let's beat this Shevern, guys.
Select an embodiment of power. Base power 70.
Embodiment of power!
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 576 damage.
Whoa!
Director Shevern attacks Cecil, dealing 29 damage. Select your move. Use a dragon strike scroll.
And guys, the secret in this matchup is every character in this game has some kind of embodiment strike scroll. For example, Cecil has embodiment of power, Ross has embodiment of cruel claw, and so on. And the thing is that the embodiment spells dealing huge damage to Simon Shevern, but you cannot do it all the time. So you have to mix it up with your other scrolls. And if you fail one of your scrolls, your next turn you cannot do an embodiment. So I have to play this carefully. I just performed an embodiment of power, which was successful. And now I have to do one of my other strike scrolls in a good way.
Use a select lunar cannon, base power 35.
So let's go for the lunar cannon.
Lunar cannon!
Cecil casts a perfect lunar cannon, dealing 44 damage.
As you see, much less damage.
Director Shevern attacks Cecil, dealing 36 damage. Director Shevern has opted to aim for a more powerful blow which will induce paralysis. You may try and block with Unending Curse.
Okay. I forgot about this. Sometimes Director Shevern is trying to attack you with a powerful blow, and you can block it with one of your scrolls. If you do it right, nothing will happen and you will deal damage to Shevern. But if you fail, he will paralyze you for a couple of turns. So, Unending Curse. Let's see if I can do it right. There we go.
Shepard deals a blow to Cecil's legs, temporarily stunning Cecil.
I pressed the spacebar accidentally instead of the Alt key.
Select your move. Slide defense. Cecil was unable to attack the opponent. Director Shevern attacks Cecil, dealing 34 damage. Select slide defense. Cecil was unable to attack the opponent. Director Shevern attacks Cecil, dealing 36 damage. Cecil is no longer stunned.
Okay.
Select your use a select can infinite embodiment of
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 608 damage. Director Shevern attacks Cecil, dealing 32 damage. Select your move. Roll dice.
So what's the score, guys?
60%. 428 of 595.
Okay, so Shivern has 60% left.
Use select lunar cannon. Base deem cans infinite pain. Base power 60.
How does this one work? Oh yeah.
Select can infinite pain.
Infinite pain.
Cecil casts a perfect infinite pain, dealing 64 damage. Director Shevern attacks Cecil, dealing 37 damage. The force of the blow temporarily stunned Cecil. Select
What?
your move.
Can
Roll
I not
dice.
block it?
Slide defense. Cecil was unable to attack the opponent.
He's cheating.
Director Shevern attacks Cecil, dealing 33 damage. Cecil is no longer stunned.
Oh, lucky.
Select your use select can infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 544 damage. Director Shevern attacks Cecil, dealing 31 damage. Select your move. Use select can infinite
Infinite pain.
Cecil casts a perfect infinite pain, dealing 68 damage. Director Shevern attacks Cecil, dealing 33 damage. Select your move.
And the
Roll
score,
dice.
guys.
37%.
For Shivern?
294 of 595.
Okay, for me. It will be close.
Use select can embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 512 damage. Director Shevern attacks Cecil, dealing 38 damage. The force of the blow temporarily
man.
stunned Cecil. Slide defense. Cecil was unable to attack the opponent. Director Shevern attacks Cecil, dealing 35 damage. Cecil is no longer stunned. Select your move. 20%.
Okay,
Roll
20
dice.
for him.
Use select can infinite pain.
Infinite pain.
Cecil casts a perfect infinite pain, dealing 56 damage. Director Shevern attacks Cecil, dealing 36 damage. Select your move. 18%. 185 of 595. Use a select can infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 512 damage. Director Shevern attacks Cecil, dealing 34 damage. Select your move. Use a Dragon Strike Scroll. 1%. 151 of 595.
Okay, 1% for him, guys. Shall I finish him?
Use a can infinite pain.
With an infinite pain, I hope.
Infinite pain.
Cecil casts a perfect infinite pain, dealing 60 damage. Director Shevern defeated.
Yo!
Cecil has gained 20,000 experience points. Cecil has increased to level 57. Strength has increased by 6, defense by 4 and health by 10.
And people are leveling up here.
Ross has increased to level 54. Strength has increased by 2, defense by 2 and health by 10. Kelly has increased to level 54. Strength has increased by 3, defense by 0 and health by 30. Gabriel has increased to level 52. Strength has increased by 1, defense by 1 and health by 20. Shauna has increased to level 52. Strength has increased by 3, defense by 3 and health by 3. Cecil has received 10,000 coins. Fine work, my friend, Simon Chevron said. Now, we must find Pierre. We, sir? I asked. Yes, we, he said. I will be joining you. But sir, your job is to help the passengers escape. You can't come with us. I protested. I must, he said. My true job lies with protecting the halflings with my life. Simon has joined the group.
Yo, welcome Simon.
I spoke to your, friend Jason earlier, Simon said. Yeah, I asked. He told me something very interesting, he replied.
Jason. That is not the same guy as Jaden, guys. Jason was the son of Bert, the drunken beer can dropper, so to say. And Jason was, operating or leading a drugs operation on board of the Paladin.
Apparently, Pierre blackmailed the leader of the Operation Gruff into letting them use their hideout as a sort of base of operations. Just imagine the reaction of the world if they found out about that. Anyway, we should head there. Pierre is probably there, destroying the evidence. Alrighty, let's go.
Okay, so we have to go to the drug hideout, which was located on the 3rd floor in Billy and Bob's beer bar.
Recreation floor 1.
But I think I'm gonna sleep in a
5.
cabin first, because the match versus Simon Cheverne took some HP. So let's take this cabin. Sorry guys for my coughing.
Cecil slept in the bed. Everyone's health was fully restored. Would you like to save your game? Yes. Saving game. Please wait. Game saved.
Okay, and there we go. The game saved. And let's go to Billy and Bob's beer bar. Billy and Bob's beer bar.
Recreation floor 1.
Sounds a bit like
Sven's
and Sparky's sugar
Recreation
suit
floor
or
4.
something
There's
like
too
that.
much damage from the destruction to continue.
Sugar sweet. Oh, we cannot walk here. Okay, let's go left.
Gateway Lounge.
No.
Recreation floor 4.
Oh, we have to go to Recreation floor 3, not 4. Okay, I'm walking back to the stairs.
Recreation floor 3.
And go left here. I think Bob and Billy's barbecue bar, beer bar is somewhere here.
A panicked widow has challenged you to run away. Cecil successfully escaped.
I run away. Not gonna fight panic widows. Is this the bar?
Billy and Bob's beer bar. Billy and Bob's beer bar.
There it is.
You've got a nice girlfriend. I envy you.
Oh, here is the dude that is saying different things depending on which character you are in the lead. So let's see what he's going to say when Simon is on the lead.
Select Simon. Current character switch to Simon. Select an option. Oh hi sir, I'm sober. And I haven't asked any sexy girls to go on dates with me. I haven't.
Ah, no. But before you asked Kelly, Shauna and also Lucy.
Stop accusing me with those eyes. AHHHHHHH. Select Kelly. Gabe. Current character. Select an option.
He's probably afraid of Simon.
Violent Virginia has challenged you to a battle. Cecil rolled a 23, dealing 2,703 damage. Violent Virginia defeated. Cecil has gained 8 experience points. Cecil has received 10 coins.
Okay, let's go right here. down the stairs.
Druggy hideaway.
And we are in the druggy hideaway. And I have to go left here. We have been before, so I know the way a bit. I go up here. And I remember on the second floor there was a room or a door which was guarded by a guy so that we cannot go through it. So let's see if we can go through the door right now.
A drug maker has challenged you to a battle. Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 131 damage. Drug maker defeated. Cecil has gained 225 experience points. Cecil has received 40 coins.
Let's go up. Wall on the left, now is a wall above me. I go right, and there is a door. Let's enter. And in this area, there was that lock door. It's somewhere on the left here. And let's see if I can go inside right now.
A corrupt chemist has challenged you to a battle. Slice with knife. Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 210 damage. Corrupt chemist attacks Cecil, dealing 5 damage. Cecil rolled a 31, dealing 296 damage. Corrupt chemist defeated. Cecil has gained 215 experience points. Cecil has received 10 coins.
Still going left here. Hey, there was a door. And nobody is guarding it anymore, so let's sneak inside. And where are we now?
You are in Halfling Destruction Movement HQ.
Holy shit. That sounds weird. Okay, I go up here. There's an item.
Cecil found a galactic dust.
And a safe.
Game info. Current location Halfling Destruction Movement HQ. Total playtime is 20 hours 10 minutes and 49 seconds. Would you like to heal? Yes. Everyone's health was fully restored. Would you like to save your game? Yeah, saving game. Please wait. Games.
Okay, and there was a door here.
The door is locked. It won't budge.
Oh, don't tell me we have to collect those key fragments. Okay, let's go left here. Let's go down. Let's go left. Let's go down. Let's go up.
An airship has challenged you to a battle.
An airship?
Select your runaway. Use selected infinite pain.
Let's kill this airship. An airship attacks you. Well, some kind of futuristic drone, I would say.
Embodiment of power!
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 235 damage. Airship defeated.
No. Looks like not a drone, but more some kind of play thingy. Airship. Play toy.
Cecil has gained 1200 experience points. Cecil has increased to level 58. Strength has increased by 3, defense by 2 and health by 5. Cecil has received 50 coins.
Okay, let's go up. Let's go left here. Oh, a small area here.
An airship has challenged you to a battle. Run. Use select can infinite embody.
Killing the airships. Space invaders. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Embodiment of power!
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 265 damage.
Oh, he's
Airship
dead.
defeated. Cecil has gained 1200 experience points. Cecil has received 50 coins.
Okay, let's continue our journey to the left. Hey, there is an item laying. Hopefully one of those key fragments. Let's pick it up.
It's a long way to the escape pods from here. I'm sure you're going to die, but I must quicken your death.
Okay.
Halfling Assassin has challenged you to a battle. Select your move. Roll dice. Use a drag. Select loot an embodiment.
Come on then. I will assess you.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 223 damage. Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 24 damage.
Oh,
Select your move. 87%. Roll dice.
so he has much HP.
You select infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 207 damage. Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 24 damage. Use select infinite embodiment of
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 209 damage. Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 25 damage. Use a select infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 249 damage. Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 26 damage. Use a dragon. Select infinite embodiment of power.
This guy has so much HP. And that for an assassin.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 215 damage. Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 26 damage. Select your move. 36%.
That's for him.
Roll dice. 485 of 610.
That's for me.
Use a
Okay.
select infinite embodiment of power.
Eat this then. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 201 damage. Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 27 damage. Use a drag. Select infinite pain. Embodiment of power.
And I'm using the embodiment of power because that is currently Cecil's strongest attack. It's also not the easiest one, but it
Embodiment
deals the
of
most
power.
damage.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 220 damage. Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 24 damage. Select your move. 11%.
Okay.
Use a select infinite embodiment of power.
Maybe the last one then.
Cecil casts a
but
failed
not in this way.
embodiment of power, dealing 58 damage. Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 27 damage. Select cancel infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Is he
Cecil
dead?
casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 196 damage. Halfling
Yes, sir.
Assassin defeated.
GG's.
Cecil has gained 3,000 experience points. Cecil has received 300 coins.
So let's fetch the item.
Cecil found a key fragment. Cecil stored the key fragment in the item's pocket.
Okay, that is one key fragment. Let's use a potion as well.
Select dragon bag. Medicine. Healing potion. Cecil gulps a healing potion, restoring 203 health. Select an option.
And this is that ending, so let's search for the other key fragments. Okay, I can go up here. Go left. Small spaces everywhere here. Go up. Go left. Go up. Go.
Lucky Gambler has challenged you to a battle.
Oh, I like
Select
it.
Run away.
A lucky
Use
gambler.
Select infinite embodiment.
That is how I see myself sometimes, but most of the time I am out of luck. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 251 damage. Lucky Gambler attacks Cecil, dealing 29 damage. Select your move, 17%. Cecil rolled a 10, dealing 27 damage.
That's what I mean, a 10.
Lucky Gambler attacks Cecil, dealing 24 damage. Select Cecil rolled a 45, dealing 136 damage.
Oh, that's better.
Lucky Gambler defeated. Cecil has gained 1300 experience points.
And we level up here.
Gabriel has increased to level 53. Strength has increased by 1, defense by 1 and health by 20. Cecil has received 150 coins.
Okay, let's continue our journey to the left. Let's go down here. And another item.
I must collect everything, all of my belongings before I escape. Halfling Assassin has challenged you to a battle. Select your move.
Oh, not another
Roll
assassin.
dice. Use select can infant embody.
I mean, those dudes have so much HP. No, let's just do our best.
Cecil casts a decent embodiment of power, dealing 93 damage. Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 25 damage. Use a select can infant embodiment.
Ten, 11, 12.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil
this.
casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 239 damage. Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 28 damage. Select use cans infinite pay embod.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 232 damage. Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 24 damage. Select cans embodiment of power.
Why do these dudes have so much HP? I mean,
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 222 damage.
they have over 1600 or something.
Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 26 damage. Select your move, 54%. Roll you select cans infant embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 194 damage. Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 24 damage. Select can infinite embodiment.
Let's go for another embodiment. 1, that's 2. Here comes 3. Number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 234 damage. Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 23 damage. Select can infinite embodiment.
I hope Cecil is going to learn a stronger attack in the nearby future. And hopefully
Embodiment
not
of
a hard
power.
one.
Cecil
Or
casts a
difficult
perfect
one.
embodiment of power, dealing 221 damage. Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 24 damage. Select can infant embodiment of power.
2, 3.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 214 damage. Halfling Assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 24 damage. Select your move, 3%.
Oh,
Use a dragon roll slice. Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 53 damage. Halfling Assassin defeated. Cecil has gained 3,000 experience points. Cecil has received 300 coins.
and we're gonna pick up the item.
Cecil found a key fragment. Cecil stored the key fragment in the item's pocket.
And let's use an item.
Select drag bag. Level it. Healing potion. Cecil gulps a healing potion, restoring 251 health. Medicine. Select an option.
Okay, that is 2 key
A halfling
fragments.
killer has challenged you to a battle. select your runaway. Use a select can infinite embodiment of
A halfling killer, okay. So how about a halfling killer?
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 267 damage. Halfling killer attacks Cecil, dealing 31 damage. Select your move. 34% run. Use select can infinite embodiment. Cecil casts a failed embodiment of power, dealing 89 damage. Halfling killer attacks Cecil, dealing 34 damage. Select slice. Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 84 damage. Cecil has gained 1250 experience points.
And the halfling killer has been killed. GG's.
Cecil has increased to level 59. Strength has increased by 3, defense by 2 and health by 5. Cecil has received 100 coins.
Okay, 100 coins. Okay, let's go up here. Let's go right.
A halfling killer run away. Cecil successfully escaped.
I'm gonna run from this dude. Going down here, going right, going down, going right. Where are those other key fragments? Going down, right. Okay, I can go up here. Let's see what we can explore here.
An airship has challenged run away. Cecil successfully escaped.
No airships. Okay, here I can go left. Go up. Left. Go up here. Go right. And there is another item.
Lucky gambler has run away. Cecil successfully escaped.
Let's pick this item.
We're just about to scram. I suggest you do the same. Halfling assassin has challenged
no,
you to a
number
battle.
3.
Use select can infinite embodiment.
Can I not just pick those items up before I lost my patience?
Cecil casts a decent embodiment of power, dealing 69 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 26 damage. Use select infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 204 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 25 damage. Use select cancel infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 211 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 25 damage. Use select cancel infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 216 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 26 damage. Use a select cancel infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 234 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 27 damage. Use select can infinite embodiment of power. Cecil casts a decent embodiment of power, dealing 71 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 26 damage.
What's the score, guys?
Select your move. 41%. 395 of use select can infinite embod.
He still has 41%. That is not so so much, but also not so so less.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 221 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 25 damage. Use select can embodiment.
Well, I'm lucky that I'm doing my strike scrolls most of the time correct. I mean, otherwise, if you're messing it up, then
Embodiment of power.
I think you have
Cecil
a problem.
casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 211 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 25 damage. Use select embod.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 227 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 25 damage.
So what's the score
Select
now?
your move. 3%.
Oh,
320. Slice.
Okay,
Cecil
let's
slices
slice.
the opponent with a knife.
I like
dealing
slices.
65 damage. Halfling
KO.
assassin defeated. Cecil has gained 3,000 experience points.
and somebody is leveling up here.
Simon has increased to level 51. Strength has increased by 0,
Simon.
defense by 3 and health by 15. Cecil has received 300 coins.
Okay, here with the item.
Cecil found a key fragment. Cecil drag bag. Level it. Healing potion. Cecil gulps a healing potion, restoring 295 health. Meta. Select an option.
Okay, so we have 3 key fragments right now. Let's see if we can collect the other one. Or the other 2 perhaps. So I'm going down here. Going left, going down, left, down, left. And there was nothing. Was a dead ending
Lucky gamble
area.
run. Cecil successfully escaped.
Going up here. Going left. Going up. Going left. So where are the other key fragments?
Lucky gamble run. Cecil.
I can go left here. No, nobody here. Man, where do I have to go?
Lucky gamble run away. Cecil.
Not there. Not there. Not there.
A dark run away. Cecil.
Okay, I feel a bit lost here, guys. Probably I have to go back to the door somewhere. And maybe go to the right. Let's go down here.
A dark warrior has challenged run away. Cecil successfully escaped.
I'm not gonna fight you, Dark Warrior. Okay, I can go left here. Hey, there is an item. And
The global society shall prevail.
an enemy, of course.
Halfling assassin has challenged you to a battle. Select your move. Roll dice.
What are you singing, Shaz? Are you singing Beyonce here on my stream?
Use a drag select can in embodiment.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 228 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 26 damage. Use select can in embodiment.
I want that 4th key fragment. Probably we need a 5th one as well, but so far we collected 3 and we are on our way to collect the fourth one.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 248 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 23 damage. Select infinite
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 209 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 25 damage. Use select infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 204 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 24 damage. Use defense. Use select infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 229 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 24 damage. Use a select infinite embodiment of power.
Oh, come on.
Cecil
Next
casts
time,
a failed
a little bit less
embodiment of
HP,
power,
please.
dealing 50 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 25 damage.
So what's the score, guys?
Select your move, 32%.
Ah, okay.
Roll 468 of 615.
That's for me.
Use a select embodiment.
Let's do another embodiment right here. Probably decreasing 32% to like 20.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 227 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 25 damage. Select 18%.
Oh, 18.
Roll. Use a drag. Select infinite embodiment of
Even better. So he has 18% left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 228 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 24 damage. Select your move. Roll die. Use select cancel infinite embodiment of power.
I think
Base
I will
power,
ignore those
70.
messages, Shaz.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 239 damage.
Because if you
Halfling assassin defeated.
transform into my ex-girlfriend, then I will suddenly transform in your ex-boyfriend. Okay, this one is defeated.
Cecil has gained 3,000 experience points. Cecil has received 300 coins.
And there we go, we're gonna snatch the item.
Cecil found a key fragment.
And
Cecil's
key fragment number 4 is ours, guys. Let's go
select
for
a
a healing
dragon's
potion.
bag. Level it. Healing potion. Cecil gulps a healing potion, restoring 196 health.
How much do I have, by the way, of those potions?
Medicine. Healing potion, 51.
Oh.
Select an option.
Did I collect so much during the game? Okay, let's walk back, guys. In search for the last key fragment.
Lucky gamble. Run away. Cecil successfully escaped.
Going right. Going down here. Going right. Going down. Oh, wait. Maybe I should go left here.
An airship has run away. Cecil.
No, that is the wrong direction I'm going. I've already been here. Okay, let's go back to the right. And then from here,
An airship run away.
we still go to the right. There is the door. Somewhere below. Go right here.
Oh, have run away. See.
Let's go up. all the way up, it seems. But nothing here. Go left. Go up.
An airship has run away. Cease.
Go left. Go up. Left. Up. And that ending. Damn. Oh. No, let's go back. Down. Right. Down.
I'll have to run away.
Down here. Where is that last key fragment? Let's go left. Let's go up.
A dark runaway.
I feel lost, guys.
A dark runaway.
Do I have to go this way, perhaps? Okay, let's go back here. I think I missed something. Let's just walk slowly.
Lucky runaway.
What did I miss?
A dark runaway. See.
Going left here.
Lucky runaway.
Not easy to find that last key fragment, guys. But I already have been here. Or?
Lucky runaway. See.
Yeah, looks like I have been here already. Okay, let's try to start with the basic. Let's go back to the door that we have to unlock. And from there, I've explored most of the left part. Oh, what did I press? Oh, no.
Use a drag defense. Use runaway. Cease.
Okay, let's go down here. Let's go right. Let's go down.
A dark warrior has run away. Cecil successfully escaped.
And here is the door that I came out from. Okay. Is this the way I should go?
I'll have to run away.
Probably. I'm going to the right here. I think I've not been here, this part. Looks like a long
I'll have to
a long hallway. Okay, let's go up here. Is here that fifth and last key fragment somewhere? Going up, going left.
an airship run away. See.
Going up, going right. Going up.
Run.
Going left. Up. Right. Up. Left.
Lucky runaway. Cease.
Let's go up here. Go right. A wall on my right. I can go up here.
An airship has run.
Hey, do I hear an item? Or was it a ghost item? Still going up here. This really sounds like a new area.
An airship has run. Cease.
But it's a long walk. Ah, there it is. How is my HP?
615 of 615.
Okay, great.
Your life ends here. Halfling assassin has challenged. Use select cat infinite embodiment of
Found ya, baby. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 200 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 25 damage. Use a defense. Use select cat embodiment.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 234 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 26 damage. Use a can infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 243 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 27 damage. Use select can infinite embodiment of
Embodiment
So
of
I hope
power.
this
Cecil
guy
casts
has
a
like
perfect
50%
embodiment
left
of
or
power,
something.
dealing 204 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 22 damage.
Let me check.
Select 49%.
Ah, 49.
Select can embodiment.
I was close with 50. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 217 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 24 damage. Use select cancel infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 225 damage. Halfling assassin attacks Cecil, dealing 26 damage. Use select can infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 223 damage. Halfling assassin attacks
he must be
Cecil,
dead
dealing
almost.
25 damage. Select your move, 10%.
10%,
Use
so maybe
select
one more
can
attack.
infinite embodiment.
If I don't mess it up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 253 damage. Halfling assassin defeated.
You!
Cecil has gained 3,000 experience points.
And we level up, but who?
Ross has increased to level 55. Strength has increased by 2, defense by 2 and health by 10. Cecil has received 300 coin.
Okay, let's grab.
Cecil found a key fragment. Drag bag. Medicine level healing potion. Cecil gulps a healing potion, restoring 175 health. Select an option.
So I hope we collected all the key fragments. So let's find our way back to the door. Going down here.
And run away. See.
I escaped. Still going down here.
Lucky gamble. Run away. Cecil successfully escaped.
Okay, and I go left here. Go up. Oh, wrong way. That was having a dead end there. So I go back down.
Run away. Cecil.
And I don't want to fight versus half-link killers, airships, dark warriors, or whatever else is running around here. Lucky gamblers. Okay, let's go left. Let's go down here. We have 5.
I'll have to run. See.
We have 5 key fragments, Shaz. Okay, go right, go down, go left. Go down. Go right. Go down, go left.
An airship has run away. See.
Go down. Go left.
An airship has run away. See.
And I think we are close to the door where we came into this assassin area. And nearby was the door that we have to open with the key fragments. Ah, there is the safe.
A dark war. Run away. See.
Let's save here.
Game info. Current location Halfling Destruction Movement HQ. Total playtime is 20 hours 50 minutes and 55 seconds. Would you like to heal? Everyone's health was fully restored. Would you like to save your game? Yes. Saving game. Please wait. Game saved successfully.
Okay, let's enter the door, guys. Hopefully we will find Pierre there.
The door is locked. You use the key fragments to unlock the door. Okay everyone, search the area, I said. There is no need of that, a soft haunting melodious voice said. This space is small, and I perceive that I am the only one here whom you could be looking for. My name is Ranzina, second in command of the Halfling Roundup operation.
Oh, Ranzina?
Hi, I said, a bit disconcerted. Where's Pierre? I am under direct orders from our most kind leader to not reveal his location, she replied gently. I suppose I could feel free to ignore the rule. Unfortunately, I have no reason to help you, and I do have a reason to help Pierre. What could we do to make it worth your while? Sean asked, taking control of the situation. Power, she said. Power is the electricity which courses through our veins. Power is the medicine which heals all wounds. But I dare say power is not something you can offer me? No, Shauna replied. But I am more powerful than you, and everyone in my group is also. She laughed a laugh which both sounded bitter and soothing at the same time. You are funny, Miss Shauna. What? Your mouth hangs agape. Have I startled you with my knowledge? Miss Shauna, I am paid to know things. Ignoring this, Shauna continued. We will prove our power over you, Shauna said. The simple fact that you have knowledge does not make you powerful. The idea that knowledge can be turned into power only works under certain circumstances. This is not one of them. Very well, if we must stoop to such child's play, let us battle and let us finish with just one of us standing. Rhinzina sighed. Cecil will be battling, I suppose. Come on, show me your power, Cecil, show me. Rhinzina has challenged you to a battle. Select your move. Roll dice.
And there we go, guys. A boss fight versus Renzina. And I can tell you, this battle is performed in different rounds. So we are currently in round or stage 1.
Use select cancel infinite embodiment of power. Cecil casts a failed embodiment of power, dealing 3,304 damage. Renzino attacks Cecil, dealing 220 damage.
Holy
Select
shit.
your use defend. Slice with roll die. Use defend. Use a select cancel infinite embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 11,237 damage. Renzino attacks Cecil, dealing 243 damage. Select your move. Use a drag. Select can infinite pay embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 13,693 damage. Renzino attacks Cecil, dealing 231 damage.
And we are dead. Yeah. Oh man.
Game over.
Hey, the real Rocky. Game over, guys. This Rosina was too strong for Cecil, so probably we should try out another character. Let's walk back.
$615 of 650. A panicked widow run away. See.
I'm back in the residential floor, so I have to walk back.
Residential floor 4. Residential floor 5. Recreation floor 1. Recreation floor 2. Recreation floor 3.
Billy and Bob's Beer Bar.
Select Kelly. Cease Gabriel. Current. Select an option. 1160 of 1160.
And I think I will try to fight her with Gabriel.
A fright run. Billy and Bob's Beer Bar.
Just see how that works. Okay, let's climb the
Druggy
stairs.
Hideaway. 1234 coins.
I was just checking the amount of coins. So I'm back in the druggy hideout. But I have to walk back to the room where Rosina is. Going up here.
A Satan's run. Gabriel.
Going left, going up. Going right. There was the first door we have to budge. So, then I go to the left here.
A Satan runaway. Gabe.
There was the next door, and here is the door to the boss fight.
Okay, everyone, search the area. I said. There is no need of that. This.
Okay, I will skip the dialogue.
Ignoring this. Renzina has challenged you to a battle. Select your move.
And there we go
Roll
with
dice.
Gabriel. Let's see how he will stand a chance.
Use a drag. Select cancel. Fatal blast. Base embodiment of valor. Base power. 45.
How did his scrolls work actually? Let me just hear this one.
Yeah!
Select a cancel. Fatal blast. Embodiment.
Yeah! Embodiment of Valor!
Gabriel casts a perfect embodiment of valor, dealing 3,483 damage.
Oh,
Renzino attacks Gabriel, dealing 416 damage. Select your move. Use a drag. Select cat fatal embodiment.
Yeah! Embodiment of Valor!
Gabriel casts a perfect embodiment of valor, dealing 2,960 damage. Rhinzino attacks Gabriel, dealing 445 damage. Select your move. Roll 67%, 299 of 1160.
This is crazy. She will destroy me again.
Use a drag. Select cat embody.
Yeah! Embodiment of Valor!
Gabriel casts a perfect embodiment of valor, dealing 3,376 damage. Rhinzino attacks Gabriel, dealing 409 damage.
And KO, guys.
Game over.
Hey, but instead of walking back the whole way, I will probably just reload
Press
my
enter to
save file.
start. Select an up now loading.
Okay, so Cecil was not the right choice. Gabriel, even not.
Select Kelly, Cecil, Gabriel, Shauna. Current character. Select an option. 276 of 276. 156 defense. 156 strength. 18 impact.
Okay, let's try Shauna. Let's see how she will do.
No. This shot. Rhinzi. Use a select murder on demand. Base power 90.
Okay, how does murder on demand work, guys?
Hey-ya!
Select a dragon's cancel murder on demand.
Hey-ya! Murder on demand!
Shauna casts a perfect murder on demand, dealing 14,140 damage.
Oh,
Rhinzino attacks Shauna, dealing 187 damage.
oh.
Select your move. 89 of 270.
man.
Use a select cat murder on.
Hey-ya! Murder on demand!
Shauna casts a perfect murder on demand, dealing 12,636 damage. Rhinzino attacks Shauna, dealing 160 damage.
And the KO, guys. Man, what do I have to do here? Now
Press
let's
enter to
try.
start. Now
Let's try Ross, maybe.
select a Ross. Current select an option. 570 of 570. The door is locked. You use a key for. Okay. What? She. The. Rhinzina has challenged you to a battle. Select your. You select cat destruction of the heavens. Base power 60.
How did that work?
Yeah!
Select cat destruction.
Yeah! Destruction of the heavens!
Ross casts a perfect destruction of the heavens, dealing 6,657 damage. Rhinzino attacks Ross, dealing 223 damage. Use a select cat destruction of the heavens.
Yeah! Destruction of the heavens!
Ross casts a perfect destruction of the heavens, dealing 6,608 damage. Rhinzino attacks Ross, dealing 207 damage. Select cat destruct.
Yeah! Destruction of the heavens!
Ross casts a perfect destruction of the heavens, dealing 7,489 damage. Rhinzino attacks Ross, dealing 239 damage.
And that again.
Game over.
No.
Press enter to start.
We have
Select
Simon
an
left?
Now loading. Select Simon. Current character. Select an option. 765 of 153 defense. The door.
Okay, let's try with
There is
Simon,
the-
guys. All the other characters so
No,
far have
she-
failed.
What?
Man.
Rhinzena has challenged you to about use select volcanic storm black hole base power 200.
Okay, how did black hole work?
Select a drag black hole.
Black hole.
Simon casts a perfect black hole, dealing 6,473 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Simon, dealing 170 damage. Select black hole.
Black hole.
Simon casts a perfect black hole, dealing 6,238 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Simon, dealing 183 damage. Select your user. Select black hole.
Black hole.
Simon casts a perfect black hole, dealing 6,685 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Simon, dealing 169 damage. Select your move. User. Select black.
Black hole.
Simon casts a perfect black hole, dealing 5,211 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Simon, dealing 144 damage.
Ooh.
Select your move. Roll dice.
And there we are in stage 2.
99 of 765. Slice with knife. Simon slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Simon, dealing 19 damage. Slice with knife. Simon slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage.
And in stage 2, guys, you have to slice her with a knife, because that is the only weapon that can hurt her.
Rhinzeno attacks Simon, dealing 17 damage. Slice with Simon slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Simon, dealing 17 damage. Simon slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Simon, dealing 17 damage.
And that is stage 3.
Select your move. 29 of 765.
Ah.
Roll die. You select black hole. Simon casts a
and I
decent black
failed.
hole, dealing 48 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Simon, dealing 24 damage. Select your move. 84%.
No.
Roll die. Simon rolled a 9, but the attack seemed to have no effect. Rhinzeno attacks Simon, dealing 25 damage.
And we are dead.
Press enter to start. Now loading.
Maybe I can try it one more with Cecil,
26,007. Cecil.
because I missed my first dragon scroll. Let's try it again.
The door. Okay. No. You. The. Rhymes. Use. Select. Cancel. Embodiment. Of,
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 11,393 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 230 damage. Select your use a select a lunar unend embodiment of power.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 12,940 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 230 damage.
Okay, stage 2. And how is the score?
Select your move. 155 of 615.
Okay, that's for
Roll
me.
die. Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 24 damage. Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 22 damage. Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 24 damage. Slice with knife. Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage. Rhinzino attacks Cecil, dealing 22 damage.
And that's 3.
Select your move. 100%. 63 of 615.
Okay, she has
Roll
100% again and I have 63.
Use a select lunar unending curve. Embody.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 238 damage. Rhinzino attacks Cecil, dealing 35 damage. Select your move. 21%. Roll 28 of 600. Use select unending embodiment.
Embodiment of power.
Cecil casts a perfect embodiment of power, dealing 208 damage. Rhinzino attacks Cecil, dealing 29 damage.
And we are dead again.
Press enter to start.
Okay, I think
Select
I've
now
only
loading.
not tried Kelly. Let's see.
Select Kelly. Current character.
What she
Select
can
an
do.
option. 1620 of 1620. The door is locked.
She has a lot of HP there.
Where?
This boss is really giving me the creeps, guys.
Come on. Rhinzina has challenged you to a battle.
Okay, let's
Select your move.
try Kelly.
Use a dragon. Select can. Merciless Vengeance. Base power. 70.
How did that work?
Yeah!
Select a dragon. Merciless Vengeance.
Yeah!
Kelly casts a failed Merciless Vengeance.
Okay, I will
Press
try
enter
again.
to now load.
Because I don't want to start with a failure
Select
directly.
Kelly. Current. Select an option. You.
Because I have a feeling that this match is you have to do everything complete, otherwise you will fail.
Ryan, use select can Merciless Vengeance.
Yeah! Merciless vengeance!
Kelly casts a perfect Merciless Vengeance, dealing 9,391 damage. Rhinzino attacks Kelly, dealing 1251 damage.
Yeah, right.
Select your move. Use select can Merciless.
Yeah!
Kelly casts.
No.
Rhinzino attacks Kelly,
KO.
dealing 1342 damage.
Nah.
Game over.
Okay, so I'm back in the cabin.
4,017 coins.
And I think that's either Simon or Cecil are having the best chances to win here. But Cecil simply needs a bit more HP, I would say. So let's see if we can buy it.
A run.
So I'm instead of loading the game again at the save point, I'm just walking
Run.
to the
Residential floor 4. Residential floor 5. Recreation floor 1. Recreation floor 2.
this boss man.
Statistic shop.
Okay, statistics shop. Let's buy some health.
Welcome to 120 health points. 14,619 coins. Kelly.
Oh, sorry, I'm Kelly.
Select Kelly. See current character. Select an option. 26,710 coins.
Oh,
Welcome to the select 120 health points. 1347 coins. 24 impact successful. 20 health points. 1407 120 health points. 1466 120 health points. 1520 120 health points. 1587 120 health points. 1649 120 health select 120 health points. 1966 select an item from the list. Cecil 8,500 120 select you don't select an item
Okay.
from the list. Potion 1 impact 1 impact you don't have it. Select an item from the list.
so I spent all my money here for Cecil and giving him
915 of 915. Recreation floor 2.
like 300 more HP than he had before. So
Recreation floor 3.
let's walk back to that Rancina girl and see if we can make her pay for all the trouble.
Billy and Bob's Beer Bar.
Let's go.
Druggy Hideaway.
So I have to walk back now. Maybe we can also give Cecil a level up herb.
Select drag bag. Galact Night Medicine. Level up herb. 10. Cecil swallows a level up herb. Cecil, strength has increased.
Ooh, and he learns a new attack as well. Okay, which one? Maybe that is gonna make the difference.
Cecil can now use the Dragon Strike Scroll Mass Slaughter. Meta, select an option.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. Mass slaughter. Now let's slaughter this Runzena. So let's walk back. I'm going up here. Going left, going up.
Bruce, see.
Going right. And here I have to find that door somewhere on the left, so I'm walking left here.
Bruce, run, see.
Yep, there is the door. And somewhere there's the safe.
Game it. Would
Okay,
saving.
I'm saving
games.
here in front of Runsena's door.
Okay, everyone.
And there we go, guys.
This, what?
Let's make her pay.
What? Rhinzena has challenged you to a battle. Select your move. Use a drag. Select Mass Slaughter. Base power 100.
Ooh, strong attack. How is that going to be?
Select a cancel Mass Slaughter.
Mass slaughter.
Cecil casts a perfect Mass Slaughter, dealing 17,113
Oh!
damage. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 236 damage. Select your use a select can Mass Slaughter.
Mass slaughter.
Cecil casts a perfect Mass Slaughter, dealing 14,863 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 204 damage.
Okay, stage 2.
Select your move.
And what's
Roll
the score,
dice.
guys?
100%.
That's for me.
480 of 920.
That's for me. Okay, so I'm on half of my HP. That's much better than the previous turns.
Slice with knife. Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 23 damage. Slice with knife. Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 26 damage. Slice. Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 23 damage. Slice. Cecil slices the opponent with a knife, dealing 1 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 26 damage.
And she's dead. Stage 3. What's the
Select
score?
your move. 100%. 382 of 920. Roll
Okay.
dice. Use select can Mass Slaughter.
Mass slaughter.
Cecil casts a perfect Mass Slaughter, dealing 337 damage. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 29 damage.
Oh! 1 hit KO and we are in stage number 4.
Select your move. Roll dice.
And this stage, guys, stage number 4 is that you have to defend for a couple of turns. And you must survive. So you are not allowed to attack her. You only have to defend. So let's see if I can manage to survive it. How much HP do I have?
353 of 920. Slight defend. Cecil crouches into a defensive stance. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 31 damage. Slight defend. Cecil crouches into a defensive stance. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 30 damage. Select defend. Cecil crouches into a defensive stance. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 31 damage. Slight defend. Cecil crouches into a defensive stance. Rhinzeno attacks Cecil, dealing 34 damage. Select slight defense. Cecil crouches into a defensive stance. Rhinzino attacks Cecil, dealing 31 damage.
Holy shit.
Rhinzina, seeing that she had no hope of victory, casts a spell which causes her to explode with the force of a miniature bomb. Unfortunately for Rhinzina, you were prepared and leaped out of the way of the small explosion, the shockwave tossing you against the wall. Cecil has gained 10,000 experience points.
Yo! We defeated her, guys. So the answer was just
Kelly has increased to level 55.
buying a bit more HP.
Strength has increased by 3, defense by 0 and health by 30. Shauna has increased to level 53.
And I was thinking that Cecil's belly finally exploded there, but no, it was Rhinzina.
Strength has increased by 3, defense by 3 and health by 3. Cecil has received 6,000 coins.
Just 6,000, blah.
She's dead, I said, triumphantly. No, she's not. It's just a trick, Shauna said. Good, we need to ask her questions, I said. After that explosion, she can't be up for more battling. She slowly opened her eyes. I failed, she moaned. I failed to defeat you, I failed to serve the global society. Tell us where Pierre is, I yelled angrily. Very well, she sighed. I have no reason not to. My death is close at hand. Her breaths became more labored, as if to add to this fact. He's in cabin 33. Her intake of air began to become even more difficult. Rhinzina? Simon asked. Yeah, Rhinzina replied. Your speech about power, Simon said. It seemed to me as if you were suffering from something in your past maybe. You speak of power being the medicine to heal all wounds. I just want to know, what happened to you to make you power hungry? It's more than greed, I can sense it. But her eyes now rolled back in her head, and she breathed her last. Well, we got the information, I said after a moment. We should really hurry there and finish business. They were all silent. You know, Ross, we're not going to make it, Shauna said softly. We're going to die just like her soon. All of the escape pods have been used up by now, surely. And if we keep chasing after Pierre, we'll definitely die, without a doubt. We have no hope. Well, we can take down the jackass who dash. What's the point, Ross? Shauna snapped. We're all going to die and so is Pierre. Why can't you see that? Does it really matter if we're the ones to kill him? Does it really? I fell silent. I'm not doing it for me. If you think I'm doing this for me, then you're wrong, Shauna, I retaliated. Colda fooled me, she said under her breath. I'm not endangering all of our lives to play the hero, I snapped. Why not? You always did when we were kids, she bit back. I was a child then, I hurled at her. None of the issues then were remotely life-threatening. Then who are you doing it for, Ross? She said angrily. Everyone on this ship is going to die anyway. Pierre has just as much chance of escape as we do, and that is 1,000,000 to none. So, who the hell are you playing the hero for this time? Gabriel, I said softly. And Lucy. Gabriel really cared about his mother. That's the goal, he told the creature back at the sanctuary. His mother was his life. And we didn't let him fulfill his goal because we were too busy thinking about ours. And we lost a dear friend, Lucy here. It will do us all good to face the man who caused us so much grief. 'Cause no matter how you look at it, Pierre is responsible for all of this, all of it. If Gabriel survives, he'll never know if Pierre died. He'd always wonder if he could have done something. Calmer now, Shauna spoke. Like Crawlclaw. I said. Yeah, I guess. You don't want the same sort of pain that you suffer to befall Gabriel, Shauna said gently. I lost so much of my life plotting revenge of Stella McCoy, I mumbled. So much time wasted. And she was guiltless, the whole time. Gabriel doesn't need to spend his whole life imagining what he would do to his mother's killer if he ever found him. Besides, I think this is a trial of trials I have to go through, the one I was told about. Shauna's spirit was with me in heaven, but her earthly brain did not contain the events. I knew this, but still I said these things. She didn't comment on the fact I was spouting gibberish. Instead, she gently grabbed my arm and we set off towards Pierre's cabin.
But we are still in the cabin where Rosina was hiding. Let's pick this item.
Cecil found 25 healing potions.
Yeah, that is at least the least thing she could give back to us after all those defeats. Phew. Okay, so what does the game want us to do, guys?
I should take out Pierre.
Okay, so taking out Pierre is the next step. So let's walk back.
194 of 920.
Let's enter this door. Going down here. Yeah, these kids were really fighting, and I think Shauna is right at some point. I mean, the spaceship is crashing, and instead of escaping with the escape pods, Ross is just aiming for revenge.
Run away. See.
And sacrificing himself by doing so, because yeah, he cannot escape the disaster of the craft anymore. I mean, that is what I understand according to the story. A little bit like, so if I die, then you die too with me. So I'm walking out of the druggie store.
Run. See.
Man, all those tries against that Rosina girl. And thank you so much, you guys, for the support. Okay, I go right here. Where is the door?
Bruce, run. See.
Hey, did I miss the door? Looks like I completely missed the door here. The exit.
A Satan, run.
Probably. Was it somewhere here then? Where was that stupid door, guys? I want to go out here.
Run. See.
I don't think it was this way.
Run. See.
Looks like I'm a bit lost right now, guys, but maybe this is the right way then.
Run. Run.
Really looks like I'm completely lost. I want to go out of this drugs lab. Going up here.
Error. Run away.
Going right. Where are those stairs?
Run away.
Okay, let's find our way back to where we went from.
Run away. See.
Okay, that's the door where we came from. So I go down here. Left. Down. Yeah, we've passed this spot. Going down.
Run away.
Going down here. Going right. Going up here.
Bruce. See.
Hey, come on, where are those stairs to the beer bar?
Run away.
I cannot find them, guys. Am I stupid?
Bruce. See.
Left. Okay, let's go down here. Maybe it's here. Yeah, there they are. Found them. Up.
Billy and Bob's Beer Bar.
And we are back in the beer bar. Let's go out.
Recreation Floor 3. Recreation Floor 2. Recreation Floor 1. Residential Floor 5.
And let's go sleep and save in a cabin.
Up. Run away. Cecil slept in the bed. Everyone's health was fully restored. Would you like to save your game? Yes. Saving game. Please wait. Game saved.
Phew. Hey guys. I see that it is almost 9:30. So that Rosena, that took me a while for defeating and also searching for all those key fragments during today's stream. And I think I will stop here for today because, yeah, I'm a bit tired. And I think that the next episode we're gonna take out Pierre. And if Rosena was a hard opponent, I'm afraid that Pierre is even harder. So maybe the upcoming days I should level up a bit with the characters before we are confronting Pierre. Or maybe we have to do a few dungeons before we reach Pierre, because he is in cabin 33 and I don't think it will be as easy as to just go to cabin 33 and say, hey Pierre, we're gonna kill you. I think there are some booby traps or other things laying around there, but that is something I would like to stream for you next week. So I'm inviting you for the stream of April the 23rd, and next Friday it is, and let's see if we can complete the game on that stream. Thank you everybody for watching today, and it was as always a pleasure to stream for you guys. I wish you a nice weekend, and Grey Clue, Shaz, Yuki, Ultra Steer, The Real Rocky, Mezzanine, Mr. Joe, thank you so much for the host, man. Good Ninja. And I think I greeted everybody that stopped by into tonight's chat. For Slippy, of course. Sorry that I forgot you, buddy. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here today. It was as usual, or as always, I mean, it was an honor as always. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good weekend, and see you back on Monday for another stream of Blind Warrior Sven. Bye bye.
BlindWarriorSven.